you just got a diagnosis and you don't know what to do, you need parent education. There are many, many training groups out there offering on-demand parent education related to ADHD. I definitely suggest looking for some and finding it and taking it. One, it's part of the American Pediatric Association first set of recommendations when a child is diagnosed with ADHD is to make sure the parents have proper training. You need somebody that understands what ADHD is, how to explain the executive functioning deficits that come along with ADHD, and particularly how certain times in childhood might be harder or easier depending on how your child's executive functioning strengths are. Also, that kids with ADHD are often significantly delayed socially or in the executive function skills, such as organization, by 2 or 3 years, sometimes more. So, if a teacher is saying your kid's not organized, there are certain things you can do to help them get organized. But some of it is also they may not have the actual brain development at that stage that their peers do. And parent training can really give you a lot of insight and techniques and tips for how to navigate through that. Many parents are hot to get therapy. They are right away, they get a diagnosis and they want to do all these things around the kid. The truth is that this is a family treatment plan. It only will work if everyone in the family, particularly the parents, get some training on what ADHD really is. It is not a curable disease. It's not an illness. It's not a death sentence, but it is and can make life very difficult because your brain is creative and not conventional. It is also an area where deep strengths can come alive when they are allowed to flourish. But it's also something where you may, or that your child may experience deep shame related to some of the things that they just cannot do, but they think they should be able to do, or their peers can do. And teachers, sometimes even well-meaning teachers, will push a kid to be a little more organized and think that a list or making a checklist is the solution. The more you learn about different brain wiring, neurodiversity, ADHD, the more you will come to understand that sometimes people with this condition just do not think or sort information or process information in the same way. And so there are lots of alternatives, and you may need to push your educational staff at your school or yourselves at home to really try to make it as inclusive an environment for your differently wired child as possible. That requires knowledge. So step in and get some parent education. That is one of the things that will help your child most.